Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and very good day to my supervisor Dr. Siti Nobaya Binti Haya and my panel Associate Professor Dr. Muhammad Hariri bin Bakri. My name is Nur Atikah Binti Jamaluddin from 3 BTMS with metric number B061910003. Today in this video presentation, I would like to present my final year project with the title of the impact of supply chain practices on SME companies in Malaysia. First, I will present about the problem statement in my research where several issues impacting Malaysian SMEs have been identified in the available literature. The majority of the literature has addressed comparable issues confronting SMEs, such as financing, human resource management, information technology, management inefficiency, regulation, market accessibility, and competitiveness, among others. SME companies also confront a number of obstacles, including a lack of business contact, a lack of technological understanding, a lack of access to money, education and training, and a lack of internet present in a world that is becoming increasingly digital. Next, I would like to talk about the research objective. My research objective is to identify the impact of supply chain practices toward the SME performance. Secondly is to analyze the relationship of supply chain practices toward the SME performance. Thirdly is to evaluate the most significant impact of supply chain practices toward the SME performance. For the research question, the first question is what are the impact of supply chain practices toward the SME performance. Secondly is what are the relationship of supply chain practices toward the SME performance. Last question is what are the most significant impact of supply chain practices toward the SME performance. So next, this is my conceptual framework which show that the strategic supplier partnership, customer relationship, level and quality information sharing determine the organizational performance in the SME companies. Moving on, this is my theoretical framework that is made up of concept and existing theory which employ for your specific investigation, along with their explanation and references to relevant scholarly literature. The theoretical framework consists of idea and concept relevant to the subject of your research study and related to the larger field of knowledge under consideration. Next, this is my hypothesis in this research. Firstly, there is a significant relationship between strategic supplier partnership towards the SME performance. Then there is a significant relationship between customer relationships towards the SME performance. Moreover, there is a significant relationship between level and quality information sharing towards the SME performance. Moving on, this is my research methodology. For research design, these research use the quantitative research that typically employed to collect structured data that can be represented numerically. I also use the explanatory research to look for causes and explanation, along with evidence to back up or refute an explanation or forecast. For the research population, the probability sampling and simple probability sampling is used to select random samples. Small-medium enterprise in Pahang would be the target population. The population SME in Pahang is 37,573 companies. The current study sample is 380 respondents. Furthermore, the research instrument is questionnaire that known as data gathering instrument to collect data from respondents. The questionnaire is based on the impact of supply chain practices which will be distributed to the SME companies. The questionnaire design contains Section A, which is the demographic profile, Section B is the independent variable, and Section C is the dependent variable question. The data sources is from primary data where it is a questionnaire method, and the secondary data is obtained from journals, online article, website, book and other researchers' work. The secondary data obtained further describe the valid theory in Chapter 2. Lastly is about the data analysis, where various data analysis tools such as the pilot test, Cornbright Alpha, and descriptive statistics for respondent demographic data being used for the research. The data is also being analyzed using Pearson correlation coefficient and multiple regression analysis. Then the data was also analyzed using the Statistical Package for Social Sciences (SPSS) software to create tabulate reports, chart, and other advanced statistical analysis. That's all for me. Thank you for your attention.